we've run into a situation to where the tile will not fit in because we have an obstruction. In this case, we have the GFCI. So what we have to do here is to cut this tile to conform around this. I've got almost an L shape. So what I'm going to do here, these tiles are 4 inches, and I'm going to have to cut out some, and as you can tell here, I'm going just a little bit side over, and this mark here says it's 3.5 inch that I need to have on the right side, and then of course I'm going to go here to the bottom of this, and that's 3/4 of an inch. So I need to cut away, let's see, I need to cut away 1/2 inch here all the way down to 3/4 of an inch to the bottom here. So what I suggest doing is take the tile, turn it over, and then I'm going to make a mark with a magic marker. That's the best to use, and I'm actually going to cut this backward. So what I'm going to do here is flip it. Now this is my, if I'm doing this correctly, this is the right side, so I'm going to flip it over and put right. That way I know this is left, because when I turn it back over like so, then I've got that taken care of. So now I said that that was going to be 3.5 inches, so I'm going to mark this side right here 3.5, and the top 3.5, and I'm going to make a straight line. And then at the bottom, I said I'm going to leave 3/4 of an inch. So I'm going to make 3/4 of an inch all the way here. So what I'm going to cut out basically is this area right here. And I'm going to leave that. So I'm going to make my line. Now, just for right now, I'm going to take one edge like so and make my straight edge. So now what I'm going to do again is cut this out right here and leave the rest of it, so that way when I flip it back over, this section right here will be gone. Okay, now what I have is my tile saw. I have my tile already marked. I'm going to cut on the back side first where I can see. I'm only going to go to a certain spot here because of the blade, the way that it's cutting. I don't want it to cut into the surface that I have here in the corner. So I'm going to cut this out and then flip it over and finish it. So now I've got my finished product that I want, and we're going to go ahead and dry this off and go put it in. Now this electrical piece, called tail piece, to the outlet is in the way, and I'm just going to take the little bit here, bend it out of the way, break it off completely, don't need it, and let's go ahead and insert our piece. Now I've got my finished product. So I'm going to do the same thing here for this next piece, is cut out this part, basically this corner of this lower corner here, and where it'll fit in there, and then make that piece work completely.